Welcome, guys. This is Lester B, and now we are doing The Last of Us tier list.
No, that's all wrong. It's what is up, all you top chads? It's your boy Lester B, and today we're doing The Last of Us all characters tier list maker. And yeah, we are gonna be rating all of these people into these categories. And I'm with John / Whitney, Wisconsin /
Chris Chan.
yeah / Chris Chan. You heard it here, folks. Fucking. He just exposed himself, fucking hell. Anyway, but no, not for real shit though. We're doing this tier list. It hasn't really been requested, but it's something I've wanted to do for a little while, and I'm sure John has too. And we both played both the games, and I'm sure there's gonna be some arguments that will go down in this, but it's gonna be interesting. And let's get right into it. And we're gonna start by putting Abby in the shit category because that's where she belongs.
Yeah, piss on.
You are what Abby. You eat. Abby is what she eats, which is just a bunch of shit. Let me explain why. It's because her character is just trash, in my opinion. I just don't like it. I think she's just a stupid bitch, and yeah, she's just very unlikable. Mainly, if I'm gonna be real, like I just don't like her, and I think most people don't. And I just don't like her. I just don't like her.
Wait.
Yeah, go on.
Is, bro, whoever had sex with Abby, oh my god, bro.
Oh, don't remind me of that. That was the worst part of The Last of Us Part 2, and trust me, there was a lot of worst parts, but that was easily the worst part. Seeing basically a chick that looks like a dude who I'm sure Nikado Avocado has bigger titties than her getting railed by some other guy. that is not what I want to see, bro. Seriously.
Bro, it looked like a guy on guy scene in my eyes.
Well, I've never seen a guy on guy scene. I mean, maybe you have, but not me. No, I can't say I have. But anyway, alright, I'm not trying to expose you too much. I just don't like her, though. She does a great job, though, at making you hate her, but that's really all I see her being useful.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on, though, Bill.
Bill.
I'm gonna be honest, I like Bill a lot. I think he's pretty cool, because he's crazy, you know? And he's kind of badass. So I would probably put him on, like, I'll probably say good, because if he were to travel and he were to survive how he survives at his camp, he'd probably be on elite, but yeah, I'd put him on good. What do you think? You think that's good?
Yeah, I think that's good. I just like the interaction with him and Ellie.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, where she tells him to go fuck himself, and my favorite Ellie quote when it came to him was he's just like, stay on my ass, and she's like, I can't miss it, or something like that.
Yeah,
just snarky talk, and it was funny. But no, like if he were to travel more, well actually no, I already talked about that, but like I like his backstory too. You get to know a little bit about his backstory. And that he was like good with cars, and like he had a fallout with his friend, and it was pretty interesting. Yeah. So definitely a great character in my opinion. I wish we got a little more of him, but I mean with what we had, he's a pretty good character in my opinion.
Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
Was he like related to Joel, or was he Joel's friend?
He was. I mean, I think they're more like acquaintances, business partners. You know, he helped them ship in weapons, I think, and all that. But they're definitely not friends. They don't seem like friends. I mean, the only reason he even helped was because he owed Joel, you know. So at least he's honorable, but yeah, nah, he ain't no friend. Anyway, so the next one up, I'm 90% sure this is the sound clicker, or actually, I think it's actually called a clicker. It's the infected that can't see, but it can hear. And it's annoying. It's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not like super powerful. You can still defeat it somewhat easily. So I would put it. I don't know. I would probably put it
50-50.
Yeah, I'd probably put 50-50. It's stronger than where is it? Than this one, like the standard infected.
Yeah.
But they're not that far apart. If anything, I feel like this guy, when it comes to stealth, he's easier to kill, you know. Dude, if you have a shiv, If you don't have a shiv, then it's a lot harder. With these guys though, you can just strangle them. But anyway, we'll get to this guy in a second though. This big motherfucker, a bloater. I think his name was Bloater.
Yeah, dude, you encountered that in Last of Us 2 when I think it's on the
no. The bloater is in. Well, okay. Here's what I don't get about. This is another reason why it's kind of stupid. The bloater, along with this guy right here, they're basically the same thing, except just they look a little bit different. You know, I never got the difference. You know, I mean they're categorized as two different zombies, but they're really the same thing. But no, let's just treat them like they're the same thing. The bloaters though, pretty strong, durable. They're not like that tough to kill, but they definitely take some ammunition, you know. And if you have like no ammo, you're screwed pretty much unless you run away. I would put him on probably good because I think they're pretty cool. I think they're cool zombies too, you know.
Yeah, couldn't you not don't get too near because they could attack you like easily, kill you if you're really near. It's always like
it's not just that. Well, they can strangle you and kill you pretty easily. They're strong, but they can also like hit you from afar with their poison.
Oh yeah, poison.
They can shoot their poison, so they're pretty strong, but they're not like too powerful. And I feel like you could run away from them, you know. So it's not that bad. Anyway, the standard infected. I don't like calling them boring. They're not boring. I would just put them in the same category because I like the standard infected, but they're pretty easy to kill though. The only time they're really tough is, you know, if you're dealing with like 5 of them at once.
Yeah, they're much easier. I mean, with them, I usually don't use weapons. I just try to like fist fight them to save me some weapon because I mean they could kill you, but it's not like they're not like clickers where like one wrong move when you're close and they'll kill you instantly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean,
what would you put them in boring?
It depends how much. Like if it's a 1v1 encounter, I say 50-50. But bro, I mean I can't really just put it on the bad or shit category because
no, it doesn't go in shit. No, here. Well, look, act like it's just one by itself. No, if it's one-on-one, I disagree. When it comes to fighting and all that, it's boring, but I'm kind of basing it off its character. I guess you could put him boring just because it's not as unique as this guy, you know?
Wait, so, you know what we could do?
But wait, hold on. But like, the only time these guys are tough, though, or belong in 50-50, in my opinion, is if you're dealing with, like, 3 or more of them at once, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
How about, okay, just because these guys aren't like as powerful as these guys, how about we just put them in boring?
Boring, yeah.
They're not actual boring. They're not really boring, but to be fair though, you do encounter these guys more than anyone, so I mean I guess it is what it is, you know. This guy, I can't remember his name, but he's Oh wait, I remember his name. It's David. This is David from the first game who fought Ellie. This is the rapist. It's a pedophile, dude.
Well, shit, but I hate him. Abby killed him. Oh, not Abby. Sorry.
No, Ellie stabbed him with the machete. Yeah, no, she beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, he's a scummy motherfucker. So I would probably put him on bad. I can't put him in here because he doesn't deserve to go with this stupid bitch. But yeah, what do you think, bad?
He is the EVP 445 of the game.
Yeah, but we're talking about him with Abby, and that's pretty. Alright, fine. No, you got a point. As much as it pains me to say it, no, I do have to say it. And plus, he did get beat by a 14-year-old, so he's pretty bad, you know? He isn't good. Alright, whatever. we'll just settle on that. Dina. This one's a little bit...
She's good in bed.
How would you know? You wouldn't... No, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Yes. I'm a simp for Dina and Ellie.
No, that's... No, we're...
More scene.
Yeah, that's not happening. But... No, here's... If anything, I want to put her on 50-50 because she's stupid. Now, here's why I say she's stupid. I don't think she's a bad person, but she literally went with Ellie to try and avenge Joel while pregnant.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she's pregnant with that Asian dude.
Yeah,
right?
with your boy right here, this dude. And plus, I don't know. And plus, I just don't see really the purpose of her. Like, she's not really she's not hateable. Like, and I get she's Ellie's love interest, but I don't know. I just think she's kind of useless, you know? She just doesn't seem like to have much use.
Yeah, 50-50, because literally she was just at the start, but when they reached Seattle, she was just in that movie theater by herself the whole game, and then she makes an appearance with Ellie with a baby at the end.
Yeah, it's just stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ellie. So I would put Ellie. The reason I would put Ellie in strongest, but I'm not gonna put her in strongest. I want to put her in elite because I think that the whole. I mean, I hate The Last of Us 2. I hate the story in general. I think it's trash. But the one thing I will never get about that game is why she, at the very end, decides to go back and try and kill Abby, and then just to go there, get hurt, lose fingers, and when she is able to try and kill Abby, she doesn't do it. So she is not going. And I don't care if people are just like, oh yeah, she got PTSD and she like, yeah, she's compassionate. Shut up. You're an idiot too if you say that. You know, like that's stupid and retarded. Yeah. Dude, and anyone that likes that is a problem. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
See, I would have put Ellie in strongest if she would have headshot Lev and Abby.
Yeah! Yeah, commit mass shooting. Commit a mass shooting on those stupid bitches. But I love her though in everything else. I think she's awesome, but I just think that last part was stupid, and I will never understand that. So she can't go in the strongest. Do you know who this guy is? I don't remember who he is. Like, real talk. I think he's definitely in the second game, but I just don't remember who he's from. No, I don't know. I don't know who he is. I'm too lazy to figure it out. All right, your boy Henry. My boy Henry.
I'm gonna say I can't put him as elite. I say good, but put him like the first one to be good. Like you know how you could like.
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, dude, I would put him on elite because I feel like that dude is one of the most humanized characters in the game, like in both games. Because this dude, like, he seems like a nice guy, and like, you know, killed, right? He killed himself after his brother turned. He killed himself. You can't help.
Said both games. He was only in one game.
No. I meant the first. My bad. I meant the first.
Yeah.
No, he seemed, even though like he's only in the game for a short time, I actually really, really like that dude. I think he's pretty dope. I would put him on elite.
Yeah, because at first it was like, see, when I first played the first Last of Us, it was like on and off between him and his brother and Joel and Ellie, because it, from one side it looked like they were enemies, and the other side they were allies. It was on it, like, you remember when they were getting chased by, I don't know if that was the tank, the people with the tank, and shit.
Oh yeah, no, he was part of that.
Yeah, and
no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, and he saved Joel. He helped save Joel. So from the bridge jump. Yeah. So no, he's awesome. I love that dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, he goes there. So this is the Rat King from the second game, and this character I think is my favorite character, honestly, in the second game, because, I mean, come on, like, one of the strongest zombies probably on the planet. That's basically just a mutant, you know, just a complete mutant and a menace. I would put him on the strongest because this guy is no joke. This dude. Only one of them, one boss fight, and the boss fight was really good, actually. I love that boss fight. I don't know about you, but
it took me 2 damn hours to beat them.
Really? I think it took me like 2 tries.
No, it took me 2 hours because I either kept running out of bullets or I kept getting cornered and killed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. No, I mean, yeah, no, I think it only took me a couple tries, but I wasn't on like the hardest difficulty or anything. But yeah, no, this guy's awesome though. I love this dude. And if I were to replay the second Last of Us, this would be my favorite part because I love that dude. Anyway, so this is the what was it called? The WLF?
Yeah, El Chapo. Yeah,
It's not El Chapo. This dude's black. How's he El Chapo? No, what's it called? What's the organization called? WLF?
WLF, Washington Liberation. I don't know the F one.
It doesn't matter, but this guy's the leader of that, and I would put him on bad just because we only see him a couple times, and he gets killed by he just gets shot and killed, and doesn't really have a good storyline, you know. So I would.
Who killed him?
This chick. Remember on the island when he's telling Abby to stand down?
Oh yeah.
It was unclear for a while if he actually died, but later if you listen on the radio, people say that he got killed, so. But yeah, I would put him on bad just because he's pretty useless in my opinion. So.
Quick question, isn't the WLF they're the group with the dogs, right?
Yeah, they're where Abby's from.
God.
The next one, this guy is actually Abby's father. And look, I'm gonna be honest, look, we may not have had much time to really get to know who this guy is, but I think he's actually somewhat decent because he's humanizing. Like, he didn't want to, do the surgery on Ellie, but he knew he had no choice,
Oh, he's the...
Yeah, he's the doctor. He's the doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, here's the neurosurgeon that was gonna remove the stuff on Ellie's head, like the fungus.
Yeah, isn't he the Dr. Joel stabbed to death?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's literally the reason the second game was made, which, I mean, as much as I think the story's shit, I do have to speak the facts, But anyway.
I say...
But look, I think he's pretty cool because number one, he was one of the last neurosurgeons, I believe, left alive. And he taught, like, other people how to do surgery, which I thought was pretty cool because it's just something that you don't really think of would go down too much. And, I mean, he has a pretty big impact. So I would probably put him in... I'd probably put him in, like, 50-50 or good just because he actually does have a pretty big role on the game.
Yeah.
But to be fair though, he's weak. He's not strong at all.
Dude got stabbed by Joel, I think, with a scissor.
Yeah, he got stabbed in the neck with the scissors. It was pretty funny in a sick type of way, but I'm a sick person, so I don't even care. I was laughing when he got killed. But anyway, what do you think? 50-50? Because I don't think he belongs up here. Yeah. Now, this dude, Jesse, from the second game, this is one of my favorite characters from the second game. I would put him on...
I'd say elite, bro. I'd say elite.
I want to say elite, but he got killed by this stupid bitch. And, I don't know, I'm kind of turned on him, because I don't know. No, I mean, I guess we could put him on elite, because he did pull up as backup for Ellie and Dina. And he's just a really likable guy, It sucks that he got killed, man. Yeah. I love that dude.
Yeah, I never had any issues with Jesse. His role,
it was very well.
Was really good.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Yeah, no, I would, and he seems pretty strong too. So yeah, we'll keep him there. Now, Joel. I think it's no debate he belongs in the strongest. But here's what I will say though. I think that now some people may disagree, but I mean, literally, in my opinion, I think he's the face of The Last of Us, even though the developers of the second game don't want to say it. Without him, there would be no first game, and really, the second game wouldn't exist if you really think about it as well. Now, when it comes to what, now listen, well, it's true because he died. Ellie went after Abby. So, but listen. In the first game, though, he was awesome. He was so badass and cruel and awesome. The way he tortured those two guys in the middle of the first game was probably one of the coldest scenes I've ever seen in video games. It was so cold, man. But look, no, because of because he was the main guy really in the first game, and because the first game is one of the best games of all time, you have to put him in strongest because he's just ruthless to get the job done. Now look, when it comes to how he acted in the second game, I'm just going to completely ignore that because that's retarded. The developers should be ashamed of themselves with how they treated that character. You know, they made him look like just a retard that doesn't know what he's doing when he's been surviving for like 25 years. You know, it's just stupid.
Yeah. See, like in Last of Us 1, I knew if they would have made the second game, that Joel was gonna die in that game. Because in the first Last of Us, Joel could have died easily. You remember that scene where he fell down, the building and he got stabbed. And you know, Ellie, there was a scene like I kind of like speculated that the second game might involve just like mostly Ellie, because it kind of gave us like Ellie's perspective of her own, not controlling Joel.
Yeah.
So like, I before the game even came out, I already knew that Joel was gonna die, but didn't know how soon or what scene he'll die in.
No, I have no problem with him dying. It's just the way he died was the most retarded thing I think I've ever seen. He basically walked up and was like, "Hi, my name's Joel," and he practically should have said at the same time, "Yeah, I'm the one that you're looking for. I'm the one that killed your dad, and I'm the here you go, right here." Yeah. Just stupid. Whoever came up with that idea needs to get fired and never write a story ever again. Stupid.
He got killed by a golf club.
No, I mean, I don't even care that he got killed by a golf club. I'm just mad at how it started. It was just the dumbest thing ever. It's just stupid. But yeah, no, but look, I mean, yeah, you have a point. He could have died in that scene that you just described, but I mean, so could Ellie. When she got captured, so could pretty much anyone on here if they were in a similar situation. Like, nobody's perfect, but he's probably the most capable or stands the most chance at getting out of a situation than anyone else on this list.
Let me ask you this: if you had, I know these are one of our favorite characters, but if you had to sacrifice one, I mean, we haven't gotten to him, but would you rather sacrifice Tommy or Joel to die?
So I feel that since Joel's the older brother, he should probably die. But again, it depends. It's the way you go down that matters. I mean, that's how I see it. But anyway, I just went off on there for a second. Anyway, I don't care. I don't know this guy's name, nor do I care. He's one of the stupid. He's the idiot with the hat that was with Abby, who helped kill Joel. And this guy, I mean, I don't really hate him because he was with her, but I think his character just sucks, and he died really early into the game. So, and I don't think anybody even cared or made a big deal that he died in the early game. So, yeah, bad. I don't think there's a debate there, right?
Oh, Lev. Shit.
I would put Lev in the same category because I just think he's useless. I don't see any point in him.
Dude. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll be a little bit more fair. Boring, because, I mean, I feel it doesn't really matter, like, the fact that Abby and Lev are traveling together, but, I mean, I guess the fact that he has more screen time than these three makes him boring.
Dude, every scene that I'm with Lev, I just point my gun in Lev's head. I just want.
Bro, and look, let me just make it clear. It's not because he's trans, but let me just say this though.
Nope, I'm not.
How do you have time to be trans in the zombie apocalypse? Like, come on, man. You know, how do you have time for that? Especially if you're a kid. I don't know. It was some. I don't know. The name doesn't matter. It's just a stupid character. So, no, I take back my statement. He's bad. What do you think? John, you want? No, he's not. He's bad, but he's not that bad. Nah, come on.
fine.
I know it's tough, but like, come on, these two are like the worst of the worst. So, but I will make a deal with you. I'll put him in shit. I think he belongs in it. Manny,
isn't he the guy that got into a shootout with Tommy? By like,
yeah, he was the one. He and Abby were trying to get Tommy, and Tommy's being the badass he was, shot him in the face, and I was happy. Yeah. I was so happy. It was the greatest thing ever. Yeah. I was like, yeah, Tommy's smoking some Manny pack. And bro, like, they were trying to make you feel like this guy was a human being because he was like talking with his dad or whatever. And bro, after I heard that, you wanna know what I was saying? Tommy's smoking on some Manny pack. I don't care. Yeah. But no, like, the reason he's going that far down is just because he spit on Joel mainly, and just because I never liked him. I thought he was just a scummy motherfucker, you know.
Manny, you're a pendejo. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's like the only Spanish word I know, but yeah, I agree. Anyway, so I don't remember her name, but this is Tommy's wife.
Tommy's wife.
I would put her boring because she. I mean, go ahead.
I had mixed feelings with her because in the first game, she was really against Ellie. Like, they didn't really know who Ellie was, and you remember? I don't really know. I forgot the context why she hated Ellie. But in the second game, I don't know. I say 50-50.
So in the second game, I don't really remember it because I only played the game once and uninstalled the second I finished. But basically what happened was Tommy went out to avenge Joel because obviously it's his brother that got killed. And then she gave Ellie like a pep talk or some stupid shit, and then the game went on from there. And I don't think she really plays a big importance at all. I think the only importance she has is that she runs that like big fortress camp that they have, you know.
Yeah.
But even that I don't really care about. So I would just put her in boring, just because she's not as bad as these characters.
And in the second game, all she did was, Tommy went after Abby. She tried to confront Ellie and tried to force her not to go after, follow where Tommy is. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think she just I don't see a point in her. I think she's just silly. So
she had much of a big, such a big impact in the first game than the second game.
Yeah, but even that impact was like nothing. She really didn't have anything if you really think about it. The only reason she's even famous is because she just sucked Tommy's cock. That's really it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no, we'll just put her boring though. The next person is Marlene. Now Marlene, who's in the first game, I think is actually pretty important. I think she actually should go on 50-50 at least, because she's the reason we even found Ellie in the first place. And Marlene, who was the leader of the Fireflies, wanted Ellie to go to Seattle, the base in Seattle, to get the crap off, to get the fungus off her brain, you know. And she literally is a pretty big deal if you really think about it. Like, she's the reason a lot of the first game happened. Just because she introduced Ellie. So just with that fact alone, I would probably put her on 50-50. There's not really much more you can say about her because she's not in the game that much. Joel was able to kill her when he was holding Ellie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, but she still had a big impact. So I'm gonna put her on 50-50. Now I don't know her name. Mel, I know her name. The pregnant chick. I think she had she was trash. All she did is complain, and I know I was saying some mad shit about Dina going with Ellie when she was pregnant, but she took it on a whole new level. She literally went in a Jeep or not a Jeep, a truck, and she had her AR shooting shooting the ops, because they were the ops, and shooting the ops when she had a freaking kid in her stomach. Like, and it wasn't even, it was obvious. It was right out there. Everyone could see it. And like, honestly, the only reason I could think that they would put her on the front lines is to try and make the ops feel bad for her, honestly, and not shoot her. But no, just talk about being a whole new level of retarded, you know, like, just stupid. And she complains. Just stupid character. Stupid. Nobody cares about you. I was happy when you died. I feel bad for your kid, but I was happy when you died. Stupid Mel.
Hey, and she also fucked Owen, so haha.
Well, I don't know what that has to do with. I mean, yeah, but I don't know why that makes her a piece of shit.
Because you know where we're gonna put Owen.
Well, Owen's going higher than her, because I actually thought. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. This chick, she also goes on shit because she made fun of Joel dying. She was like,
oh yeah.
She made fun of Joel dying, and also it was pretty funny because she ran away only to get killed in like the most brutal way ever.
Wait, how'd she get killed?
Well, first of all, you know how they, like, Ellie and her were chasing each other throughout the hospital? She went down like a hallway that was like restricted and fell down like a hole, and Ellie jumped in after her, and it was infected by spores, so she was either going to get turned or die. Probably, well, it didn't matter at that point. And Ellie tortured her to death to get information on Abby.
Oh yeah.
But she deserved it. She did 1000% deserved it. So yeah, I'll put her here. Now look, Owen, I don't like him either really, but I mean, I like him more than anyone on here. And I mean, he doesn't really have that big of a role, but I just like him more, you know. I feel like, here's the thing with him, when Abby thought she found where Joel was, this was like in the middle of the game, so I don't really expect you to remember it, but during the middle of the game when Abby's like, I think I got a lead on where Joel is, this guy tried to convince her to like let it go, and he seemed pretty sensible and actually a smart guy, and he seemed like he wanted to also have a better life for himself before Ellie killed him. So I don't think he's, I would honestly put him on, look, this is going to sound weird, but I would actually probably put him on at least 50-50, just because he seems like the most compassionate one out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I'd say put him in good, because I feel like Abby controlled him.
Yeah, I was actually going to say good too, but I thought you were going to disagree with me, I'm going to be honest.
No, I say good, because I feel like Abby controlled them.
He had compassion, dude. He had compassion.
Yeah, before Abby did her final beat down on Joel, he even convinced Abby that they should just leave them there, because they know Joel's people were coming.
Yeah,
but Abby was like,
yeah, and then you had this fucking jackass right here who was like just causing problems, and I would put him in shit too, but he died early, so I think he kind of deserved. So I think he suffered enough. So
that's true.
But yeah, no. But yeah, Owen. I think Owen's easily the best character from the Abby team. So I think that's fair to put him in good. Next one, Horse. We got a very short time with them, but I think it's obvious we got to put him on the strongest, just because you literally ride a horse, and the horse is awesome.
But the way it died in the second game, where
it was so sad, man, so sad.
It was when the bomb triggered. Oh.
Yeah, but it's a horse, and the horses are awesome, so we have to put him in strongest anyway. And plus, wait, actually, hold on. He was in well, not the same horse, but there were horses in the first game too. So, yeah. So, anyway, but yeah, let's move on. So Riley, okay, so she's from the DLC of the first one. She's from Left Behind. So yeah, she's Ellie's friend. She's Ellie's friend that either died or turned. I think she turned into a zombie or an infected. I'm pretty sure she turned into an infected and just, whatever happened after that happened.
happened.
But I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I think she's a pretty good character. Definitely likable, you know. Had a big impact on Abby, and I think Ellie. Had a big impact on Ellie before death and after death, and I think a love interest. So, but here's the thing though, we got more time with her than like a lot of the people down here, for instance. And she was like the whole DLC, you know?
I feel like she's one of the reasons Ellie turned bi.
Probably. Well, no, she's not bi. She's straight up lesbian. But I think. But no doubt about it. I'm not. I mean, I don't care about that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit about what anyone's into.
Yeah.
But no, I think she's a cool character though, likable, and the ending when they both got infected, I thought was pretty cool. How they thought they both turned, and it was sad too, you know, kind of sad.
Dude, well, I wish. I mean, I know they had that in the first game, Left Behind. I wish they had one for part 2, but I didn't know which one of. I don't know. You know how they had the Left Behind on the first game?
Yeah, you're talking about the DLC. Yeah, I get that, yeah.
So, I mean, I really think wasn't it like 2 hours or 3 hours long, the DLC?
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy long, but it was pretty good for a DLC, I'd say.
Yeah.
And and yeah, so I would put her on good, if I'm gonna be honest. Because she wasn't like, I mean, for what she had, like, for her, I think she was pretty strong, but, like, you know, sadly, she didn't make it, so can't really put her in elite. This guy, I'm trying to remember, he's from the first game. I'm trying to remember where he's from exactly. I think so you know how, like, the car crashed in the first game, and, like, and they have to deal with, like, those, like, you know, the, I don't know their names. I don't know their names, like, the street people. I think he's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Did he die by Joel stabbing him in the neck with glass?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, well, in that case, I know who you're talking. Okay, if that's the dude, then he's going out and boring just because. I mean, literally, he died really quickly, but I mean, he had a cool death though, brutal but cool death, you know. So I'll put him on boring. So yeah, we'll do that. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is?
It's just one of the creatures that we encountered.
I'm just gonna put them in unknown just because I don't know who they are. Now,
that's his little brother.
What'd you call him?
That's his dude.
Dude, it sounded like you said Little Bill.
Dude, I swear to God, I feel like sometimes
it's no, it's Henry's brother. It's
Henry's brother.
I don't remember his name, but the name doesn't matter because I did not like him. Oh wait, no, it's Sam. It's Sam.
It's Lester B.
Lester B. Where'd you get Lester B from? Yeah, Lester B over here. No, but yeah, no, his name's Sam, and bro, I never really cared for him. I thought he was boring. Thought he was just a stickler about everything. Yeah. I would put him in boring if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. It's important what happened to him.
Yeah, he had a brutal death, but like, I mean, it's kind of cool at the same time. But I would say boring though. There's really not much to say. There's a big difference between him and his brother. So
wait, Joel killed him though, right?
No, actually, I think he didn't. I think Henry killed him. That's why Henry killed himself. Yeah, because he saw it. Because Joel was trying to get his gun, but Henry wouldn't let him. And then Henry shot him in the head after he saw he was infected.
Yeah.
And then Henry killed himself. It was sad, man. It was really messed up. But yeah, no, that's why Henry, I'm putting him so high up. But anyway. So the next one is Joel's daughter. I don't remember her. Sarah, that's her name.
Bro,
I would put Sarah in 50-50 again because I think she belongs in the same category as this dude because without her, he wouldn't be who he is.
Bro, you know? I'm not gonna lie. I shed tears in that first scene. Bro, I didn't really know like when I first played Last of Us, I didn't know that Ellie's gonna be the character. I thought it was just gonna be all Joel, and like, bro, when his daughter died,
Yeah.
that
Yeah. But I would put her on 50-50 just because she dies super early, but she still has a huge impact at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy is. Here, I'll zoom in, but do you recognize him? He's from the second game, obviously, because, you know, the textures are better, but
He's
is he? Wait, hold on a second. I might know who he is. Is he from Joel's camp? The guy that made fun of Ellie?
Yes.
That's him? Oh, well, he's going in shit then, because he's just... Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he's the guy that, what, didn't he make fun of them for being gay or something?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just put him in shit, just because it's pretty obvious he's unlikable. Now, the next one, Tess. Oh my god, I would fuck the shit out of Tess. I'll put Tess in Elite, because Tess is pretty badass, you can't lie. She's not as good as Joel, though, in my opinion, but she's pretty smart. But again, we just didn't have enough time with her, in my opinion.
I mean, she died as a hero, because remember, she let Ellie and Joel go, and she had to encounter, I think, was those cops or those... You remember
it was the soldiers.
The soldiers, yeah.
Yeah, the military. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the military.
No, but the reason I'm not putting her in strongest is because she really has no impact after that. I mean, sure, maybe a little bit for like a chapter or so, but like by the middle to end of the game, you don't really think of her that much.
I mean, you gotta think of the opening scene after, you know, they showed a scene with Sarah dying. She basically had like a big impact in Joel's life. Like,
yeah,
like,
but
started.
No, I get that. No, I get that, but I mean, there's really no reference. There's really no. But here's the thing. Here's what separates her from Sarah is that him losing her made him not want to lose her because she's basically his new daughter.
I mean, true, but you gotta remember, like, Ellie and Joel's like relationship when before Tess died, they weren't really that close because they were still new to each other. Like, you remember when Joel first met Ellie? Like, Ellie didn't want to go with Joel, but Tess, I believe it was Tess, or it was Tess that made them that forced them to, like, you know, stay together.
I mean, she had a part in it, but but it was mainly it was Marlene, if anything, though, because Marlene knew Tommy. So no, I gotta disagree with that one.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
So I would just put her on Elite just because, and she's not referenced once in the second game. And I mean, so she isn't either, but he gets killed, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would put her on Elite because she's just badass. And Tommy, I would also put him on Elite too.
Dude, I say strongest, bro. This dude should have died like 3 or 4 times in both games. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but he got beat. Well, let me think. I mean, all right, fine. We can put him on strong because I mean he is a good leader. I don't really care for him too much after he got shot. After that, well, no, I can't say that because because I was gonna say something like I didn't care that he was telling Ellie he should avenge Joel, but then now I'm realizing that that's actually, you know, fair, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. There's something that makes me want to put him on Elite, but I can't argue with you because he is pretty cool, you know? I mean, he is Joel's younger brother, so yeah, no, I can't disagree with you really.
Yeah, because like, yeah, dude, Tommy, like, he went through a lot more. I mean, Joel went through a lot, but Tommy was up in. I mean, Ellie too, but Tommy was up in there too.
Yeah, no, I mean, he pretty much got shot in the head just like Jesse, but he survived.
Yeah, he survived, yeah.
And also, he's married to her, so that's probably bonus points. But No, he's awesome though, and him being a sniper he's a good sniper too, you know. So I don't know, but yeah, no, I guess we can put him on strong. That's fair. And then last of all, least, but not least, is what I meant to say, is her, which this one I don't think is too obvious. So she's the sister of this fool right here. Now,
oh yeah, dude. Oh my.
Now I like her more than him. I think he's just stupid. I think she's actually okay because she actually gives a little backstory on him along with like, you know, like the other side, like I don't know what their names are, the people that whistle, you know.
The whistler, yeah.
I think she's okay, and also I thought it was kind of cool how she shot him, even though he's not really a cool character. I thought that was pretty badass, not gonna lie, you know.
Bro, dude, she had one of the most painful scenes that I ever seen. You remember? She got her arms like.
Yeah, that too.
Oh.
Didn't she save Abby too?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I mean that doesn't help your case, but. I mean, it's the way that she helped was kind of cool. So I would actually put her on boring.
Yeah.
I know how that sounds, but I mean, like, look, compared to everyone down here, she wasn't too bad. The only character that's really better than her is Owen from the second game. I love how I do love how everyone except him is from The Last of Us Part 2. Just unlikable.
No, literally, you gave that whole speech about the good things about her, and you're like, "Oh, she's boring."
I gave what? Wait, what?
No, that Asian girl. You gave that you like gave her a lot of good feedback, but then you're like, "Oh, she belongs in boring."
Yeah, but that's not like. But that's good considering the circumstances. I mean, yeah, she's not a good character, really. She's not that good at all if you compare her to everyone else, like these people. She's trash. But if you compare her to these people, she's on the higher specter, you know. She's on the high specter.
Dude, you literally put 80% of The Last of Us Part 2 characters either on shit, bad.
They're not good characters. They're trash. Poorly written. Stupid. Well, okay, some of them are poorly written, but they're just unlikable. You know, just stupid. I don't know who these two are. These two could be great, but I just, again, don't know. But to be fair, though, I mean, I put him here. Well, these are obvious, but I think I get some points. I mean, I think we both get some points for putting him up there.
No. Literally, before we started this tier list, my goal was to put Owen and shit. But then you convinced me, and like I really looked into it. Like I realized that Owen's not actually a bad character. Abby controlled his ass and made him do some shit that he didn't want to do.
And also, if you remember at the beginning, like the very beginning, when they were like on the hill, he didn't want to go on. But again, she's a fucking controlling bitch.
Yeah. When they saw the town,
she got, I don't know. She's just unlikable. That's all I have to say.
I swear to God, all I'm gonna say is if they make a The Last of Us Part 3 and Abby's on it, bro, I'm still gonna play it, but bro.
Dude, they shouldn't. They should just remake the second game because the story is terrible. I don't care if they keep the same characters, but it's terrible. They need... just disgraceful. Yeah, this was the Last of Us characters tier list. I think we were pretty fair. I'm not trying to go into all these characters again because we just did that, but I think this is pretty fair, though.
Yeah, I think that's a solid tier list. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I don't care if anyone's just like, you're just doing like Abby. Yeah, no shit, because she's a trash character, dipshit, you know? Like...
I wish she drowned on the way back. Like, the last scene, I wish her and Lev drowned.
I wish she drowned in the snow at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. But yeah, if y'all like this, and if you like me and John just bantering about, like, and just roasting the Last of Us 2 characters in the game... give us a like, because that really helps, and make sure to sub to the channel, because trust me, you just won't regret it. Yeah, you either, as Wings of Redemption would say, subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out. And with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
god. The fucking